Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If this is your very first time here, my name is Moyo. I'm a social media manager, content creator, and YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. I'd like for you to join the family by subscribing to my YouTube channel and checking out my other videos. We're good vibes on this channel and would love for you to be a part of the family. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. I hope that you subscribed and you've checked out my other videos. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about common mistakes that YouTubers make. I'm very excited for this topic because, I have had this video idea in my mind for a long time and I've been procrastinating for one reason that I'm going to mention in this video, which is also a mistake that I make. So I'm also going to be dragging myself in this video. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this exciting video. And if this is something that you like to watch, please make sure to keep watching. I'm sure that it's going to be very interesting. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the video. The first mistake that YouTubers make, and which I'm going to be talking about in this video, is inconsistency. I know I'm not the most consistent person out there, but I can tell you that I'm very consistent. And this is something I found a lot amongst YouTubers, especially YouTubers that are upcoming like myself. Inconsistency. Posting one video this month and then next month another video. Inconsistency will not make people see you like a serious person, and that's just it. Especially when you're just starting out, consistency is very, very, very important. Consistency is very key. This is something I talk about all the time. Consistency is very important, especially as a YouTuber. I've realized that every time that I take a break from YouTube and then I come back, it's almost like I'm building my audience again from the beginning, because the engagements are never the same. And I know that life happens, a lot of times life happens, we have plans to be consistent, but things get in our way. So what I'm going to say is, try as much as you can to show up and be consistent as a YouTuber. Consistency is very, very important, especially on a platform like YouTube. You cannot be inconsistent. This is one mistake that I found a lot amongst YouTubers, especially upcoming YouTubers. The second mistake that a lot of YouTubers make is, especially small YouTubers, is believing that because they've not grown, they cannot talk about certain topics. This is something that I struggle with, and this is the reason why I've been delaying this video for this long. So yeah, this is the time to drag myself. When it comes to creating content around growing on YouTube, when it comes to tips for growing on YouTube, how to grow on YouTube, how to create a YouTube channel, basic tips like that, I shy away from creating those kind of videos because I believe that, what do I want to talk about? I've not grown, I just started and I'm still upcoming. I'm at 450 subscribers, so what do I want to talk about? How can I talk about growing your YouTube channel as a content creator when even me, I've not grown? What if somebody comes and says, oh, why are you talking about growing as a YouTuber when look at the amount of subscribers that you have? And I believe that a lot of YouTubers also go through this, feeling like because they have not gotten to they have not gotten to a certain stage yet, they can't talk about certain topics. If it's a topic that you know very well, if it's a topic that you're interested in, if it's a topic that you have much information on, if it's a topic that you are very vast in, if it's something that you really know, you can talk about it. When it comes to growth on YouTube, I might not be growing at a fast pace, but trust me, I'm growing. And as I'm growing, I'm learning a lot of things along the way, which I feel like can be helpful to people. So why do I need to wait till I get to like 100,000 subscribers, before I can talk about how to grow on YouTube? I can talk about, mistakes that YouTubers make. I still make mistakes. That doesn't mean that I don't make mistakes as well. So I feel like one of the common mistakes that YouTubers make is not talking about certain topics because they feel like they've not gotten to the stage to talk about this. So yeah, if you're a YouTuber, don't shy away from talking about certain topics just because you've not grown to that stage yet. If it's something that you're very knowledgeable about, if it's something that you know very well, you can talk about it even if you've not gotten to that stage yet. So that is one mistake that I've seen YouTubers make, especially me. Another common mistake that I found that YouTubers make, especially small YouTubers, is poor video and audio quality. I know when we want to start out YouTube channels, they say, oh, start where you are, start anyhow, just start. I'm also a firm believer in just start, but I also believe you can't start anyhow, especially right now. You cannot start anyhow. One of the things that is so important is video and audio quality. So if you're starting out as a YouTuber, you don't have to break the bank. You can get a good Android phone. I started out with an Android phone. You can check out my first 5 videos, my first few videos. They were made on an Android phone. I didn't even have a camera, but I made sure that even though I didn't have a ring light at the time, I filmed in daylight. I made sure that the video was clear. Even though it's not the best quality, you can see me and you can hear me properly. As a YouTuber, you should not be creating videos with crappy audio. You should not be creating videos where we cannot see your face. You should not be creating videos with bad lighting, with terrible lighting. And this is not me saying, oh, go out of your way, go and look for. No, you can start where you are. You can start with what you have, but don't start anyhow. This quality that I'm creating now is not even where I want to be, but this is me also, starting anyhow. This is also me staying consistent in where I am, trying to push even with the little that I have. Make sure that you are able to get a good phone, like even if it's an Android phone that you have, make sure that you film in good lighting. If you can get a ring light, if you can't get a ring light now, you can film in daylight. Just make sure that we can see your face, we can hear your voice. Another mistake that I found that YouTubers make, especially YouTubers that are just starting out, is niching down too early. This was a mistake that I made with my Instagram. I don't know if I would call it a mistake, but I feel like that's one thing I could have done better when I started out on Instagram. As a content creator, as a YouTuber, you don't necessarily have to say, oh, this is my niche, this must be what I must do. You don't have to niche down too quickly. I know that they've said, oh, it's important to niche down. I will also get to that part as well, but you don't have to niche down too quickly. When I started out on Instagram, I was posting strictly how to grow as a business owner, business owners, tips for business owner, tips for growth, tips for this, tips for that. And then I came across a video where I learned that you also have to find better ways to pass your message across. Try new things. That's what I'm saying. If you're a new YouTuber, I've not grown so much, and this, I believe, is the best time for me to try out different things. If you are just starting out, this is the time for you to try out different kinds of content. You can try out different types of content and see which one works for you best, and see which one your audience resonates with best. You don't have to niche down too quickly. You can, try out different kinds of content. A lot of YouTubers that I've seen, a lot of big YouTubers I've seen in this space, I noticed that they don't only have one niche. Especially the YouTubers that are well known for lifestyle content. You can see them with lifestyle and makeup, lifestyle and self-development videos, lifestyle and beauty videos, lifestyle and this. So you can start with like 2 niches. You can create lifestyle and then create, maybe if you're a tech YouTuber, you can talk about tech, and then maybe you can include lifestyle. Right now, I noticed that the growth I want has not actually been happening, and so I sat down and I evaluated, maybe my content has been too boring and monotonous. Let me create fun videos. And right now I just started learning how to do my makeup. I've been carrying people along on my Instagram on, okay, my journey as, trying to learn makeup. And one thing I've noticed is a lot of people actually like watching me do my makeup, because whenever I post a makeup video, it does really well. So right now I'm doing lifestyle on my Instagram. I'm doing teaching business owners and social media managers how to grow, and I'm also doing like my normal makeup videos. So that's 3 niches. On YouTube as well, I do lifestyle videos, and I also talk about content creation tips. So those are my 2 niches. So you don't have to necessarily just choose one niche and stick to it. You can try out new things. This is the time for you to try out new things. If you're a small YouTuber, this is the time for you to try out different things. Don't be afraid to try out different things. I was afraid that, okay, if I start creating lifestyle content and posting it on my main page, it might confuse my audience. But trust me, it did not. They knew because from my bio, when you come to my Instagram, my first 3 videos will tell you what I do. So you don't have to niche down too quickly as a YouTuber, and this is one mistake that I've seen that a lot of YouTubers make. So let's move on. Another common mistake that I've seen YouTubers make is having too many niches. I know it contradicts what I said earlier about niching down too quickly, but trust me, they're not the same. Niching down too quickly and having too many niches is a different ballgame entirely, and I'm going to explain. So, for example, you are a YouTuber. Today, you create videos reacting to what so person said. Tomorrow, you are creating makeup video. Next tomorrow is lifestyle. Next week, you are reviewing the latest iPhone 15. Upper week, you are talking about how to grow. Next week is another different content entirely. No, that cannot work. 2 or 3 niches is fine. Having like 6, 7, 10 niches is where we draw the line. You want to make sure that when your audience come, or your target audience, when they come to your page, they can already tell your niche. If you come to my YouTube channel, if you watch my first 5 videos, you know that I create lifestyle content. I talk about content creation tips. I talk about, YouTube tips. I talk about how to grow. So you already know that, okay, these are my niches. Makeup is also along the lines of lifestyle for me. So you can already tell what I create my content around. So as a YouTuber, you can't be having too many niches. You want to make sure that your audience knows that, okay, this person, this is the kind of content they create. You don't want to confuse your audience. You don't want to confuse them. Another common mistake I've seen YouTubers make is unnecessary clickbait. And trust me, this is a big problem in the YouTube space. This is a very big problem in the YouTube space. You want your audience to trust you. You want your audience to trust what you say. There's no need for unnecessary clickbait. Like, clickbait is nice if what you're talking about relates to what is in your video. There's some people that create clickbait, and when you open the video, it has nothing to do with the title and the thumbnail that they have created. So let your audience find you as someone who is trustworthy. Don't do unnecessary clickbait as a growing YouTuber. There are so many. I don't even want to start going into different examples of different clickbaits. Let your audience find you trustworthy. You can create, catchy thumbnails. You can create catchy titles without using unnecessary clickbait. And even if you are going to use clickbait, let it be related to what is in your video. Another common mistake that a lot of YouTubers make is impatience. YouTube is a social media platform that takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of patience, because you might think that, okay, if I start out, I might blow up immediately, and it may not happen like that. You might think that, oh, if I start, it might take a while, but you start, and then maybe after a few videos you blow up. So a lot of people, when they start YouTube, after like a few months and they're not seeing results, they just give up and they say, oh, it's too hard, it's difficult, I can't keep up. But YouTube is a platform that takes a lot of patience. I mean, from the requirements to get monetized, you know that YouTube takes a lot of patience. Because hey, I don't even want to say where I am on that 4,000 watch hours. I'm far away from the monetization time. So, but one thing I know is that I will keep posting, I'll keep showing up as much as I can until it is finally time for me to start earning something off of YouTube. So I say this to say that YouTube is a platform that takes a lot of patience, a lot of time. So if you're someone who is impatient, or if you're someone who just started off your YouTube channel just to start making money, you might get disappointed and give up easily. So please be patient. As a YouTuber, I know it's not really easy, especially on YouTube. Editing videos is not it's easy to film. It's not even easy to film. It's not easy to film, but editing is another ball game entirely. So it's not easy to show up, but it takes a lot of patience. So as a YouTuber, the content creator, you have to be patient. So yeah, this is where I'm going to stop today with common mistakes that YouTubers make. Some of these mistakes I have also made them. I'm also making them. I'm making this video so that I can also learn, I can also watch. I know that, oh, this is a mistake that I'm making, and also I want to add value to my audience. So yeah, if you're a YouTuber and some of these mistakes apply to you, I feel like it's a good time to check, to evaluate, and do better with your YouTube channel. You never know, this might just be that push that you need for your YouTube channel to do better than it's doing before. If you correct all these mistakes, you might just start getting the engagement and growth that you want. So I hope you've learned one or two things from this video. If you are making some of these mistakes, I would like to have a conversation with you in the comment section. So please leave a comment for me. And if you have other mistakes that you've seen YouTubers make, please let's continue the conversation in the comment section as well. I would love to engage with you in the comment section. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you learned one or two things from this video. If you did and you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share this video to your content creator friends, to your YouTuber friends, and let them learn one or two things from this video. Yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.